You are listening to Guillotines and Guitar, your southern infusion of everything rock and horror, served over lavish libations. Here are your hosts, Carol Gainey, Scott Barfield, and Chris Hicks. Enjoy.
This week's sponsors for the show are Shane's Tire and Towing, #1 in the tire business. With state-of-the-art equipment and alignment machine, Shane's Tire and Towing for all your new and used tire needs. Worth the call. Every time. Call Shane at 843-309-5920. Maryland Fried Chicken of Hartsville. The best shrimp and hush puppies in town. Great restaurant with great service. Fresh marinated chicken with an unbelievable menu. Do yourself a favor and stop by for some goodness. Northside Auto and Tire. If you need parts, paint, or tires, give Northside a call. 843-332-0131, great staff with years of experience. For all your automotive needs, Northside is the place to go for dependable service. Spiro's Wings and Ale. Great food. Live music and a great atmosphere. Food and drink specials with the best service around. Always the place to be with friends, family, or just bring yourself. You deserve it. Thanks to all our sponsors.
And we're back. It's Monday, fellas. You know what time it is. It's Monday, and it's podcast time.
It is.
It's podcast time. This is number 8.
Number 8.
We got a special guest, William, the
Mr.
King,
William Hicks.
the Red
Oh,
Hicks. Hicks.
Last week, Trey Davis. This week, William Hicks.
Man,
Just
if we
running
get the-
through the split rail boys, ain't
I'm
we?
telling you, we need to find the rest of them. We need to find out what Rodney's doing. We need to get with
Dig up old Jonathan
Yeah.
Riverite.
Oh, Jonathan
Get 'em all
Boatwright.
on
We'll
here.
get them all on here. We'll start talking about. We'll write a book.
Have a reunion. We got instruments in here. We could have a jam.
Man, let me tell you, all these guitars. And now I said, you know whose drums that is back there? Oh, God, tell them about this. That's Jackal's drums.
Well, it's the original bass player of Jackal.
Yeah.
Cliff's got a studio, but
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Jackal has their drummer's been on the drums. You can look at the
Badass set of
You
drums.
can look at his Instagram page, and he's
Oh,
on
that's
there.
cool.
Yeah, that's
You didn't know that?
he gave
We
me a
need-
pretty
we need to
good
get him
deal
on the show then.
He gave me a pretty good deal on those.
Can we get
drums.
Jackal on the show?
Oh, we can try. I might can get Cliff on the show. It would be nice.
All right, this Monday night, we're ready to talk some guitars and guillotines.
What? First, we got to christen the show
Here he
with
goes.
some.
Here comes Scott cutting in.
libation.
So
Scott,
we do
you're going to
have-
realize Scott's a microphone bully. He won't let you finish shit.
I try and keep things on track, Chris.
He just does Chris like that. So
I'ma hide your damn book
So we
again.
do have to christen the show, but before we do, I'd like to take a moment to.
You already hit it one time.
I'd like to take a moment to remember my cousin that passed away, and my condolences out to my family, and especially his immediate family, his wife and kids. It was unexpected death, and we just want to take a moment for his memory. But we'll be moving forward, and I hope the best for his wife and kids and family.
Prayers to his family, man.
Thank you.
All right, so we got a pretty good show for you tonight. Our topics are as follows. Guillotines. What is it, Scott? Am I cutting you off? Or do you want to say something?
I was letting you speak.
Huh?
I was letting you speak.
You act like you offended over there. You damn cut
Guillotine's
me.
topic
Look,
is.
Here he goes.
He was looking at you like he smelled something.
Are you asking me or?
You want to play rock, paper, scissors? Who goes first?
Yeah, let's go.
I ain't doing
Rock,
shit
paper,
with you.
scissors, clothesline. Go.
All right, Guillotine's topic is going to be dealing with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and was it based off of real life events?
What did you just say? Let me explain to the audience what he just tried to say. He said, what is Texas Chainsaw Massacre based off of?
Okay.
Was it real life?
Was it?
Was it made up?
I didn't do good.
Was it a little bit of both?
I was trying to insult you.
I know you were.
Moving along.
Okay. And then our guitar topics is going to be what are some rituals that bands or musicians do before they go on stage and play?
I know what yours is, but I'll tell about that later.
What? Whose is?
Yours?
Mine?
Yeah. I don't even think you know you
Does
have
it
a
have
ritual.
Does it have anything to do with that blue notebook right there?
It's called stoop and pour.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that later.
Oh,
Stoop and pour.
Fill us in.
Our special guest, William, my brother, he's gonna flip the coin to see what
Flip or
subject
spin.
we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about guillotines or guitars first. And here he goes. You getting near my damn shot, man. Come on.
When's the libations part?
That's what he's waiting on.
Uh-oh.
That's the only reason he wanted to. That's the only reason he wanted to be on the show.
It's a guitar.
Oh,
Damn
we
it.
got free
Guitar.
drinks. He was like, I'm in. I'm in.
It wasn't a hard sell, was it?
No.
Like, William, you want to come on the show? I don't know if I do or not. We have free alcohol. I'll be there at what time? 6.
Yeah. He was here early.
I'll be there at 5.
We
How
going
about that?
pregame? All right.
All right. What type of libations we got, Scott?
We got,
You say
what
it.
did you say?
I want you to spell
Desperado.
Desperado, I guess.
it. Disaronno.
D. Serrano.
Disaronno.
Thin crust.
Got Disaronno.
It's not delivery.
Disaronno.
All right. To a good show,
Do a
fellas.
good show, boys.
Okay, show.
There we go. Hell yeah. That's
That's good.
That was really nice.
Hey, that's
Why are you chasing then?
I just like to drink a drink after my drink.
He likes to
Chris
drink.
That
likes
was
to-
like Kool-Aid.
He likes to drink before his drink, after his drink, during his drink.
Chris likes to take a shot, take a sip of his drink, and take another sip, and pour another one.
Well,
He's already ready to do another shot.
hell, I'm ready
Oh,
to do
I
another
guarantee
show
he's
after
ready.
this show. Let's pull a double tonight.
A double header.
Double header.
All right, guitars. It's what type of rituals do bands or artists do before a big show? Did anybody look this stuff up today? I
always study.
I couldn't
I
find
did.
really
I looked some
hardly
stuff up.
anything.
I looked up a couple of things.
I found some off-name band that did something interesting.
Well, I found one that's actually quite strange. The Rolling Stones. Keith Richards, he, before every show, now this is what I read, and I read it like in 2 or 3 different articles, so I'm guessing it's true, but it's
Got something to do
before
with food.
every show, he has to have shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
And it has to
What?
be the crust unbroken. He has to break the crust. Like, he can't have a slice of shepherd's pie come to him. It has to be a whole shepherd pie, and he has to break the crust. And actually, there was one show, he delayed the show because their Rolling Stone security team actually, I guess, saw the shepherd's pie backstage, and they ate it. And he delayed the show. He wouldn't start the show until somebody made another shepherd's pie and come and brought it to him.
He delayed the show.
Yeah. It, like, I think an
Almost like I
hour
wouldn't-
and a
wouldn't
half.
play until I ate.
Yeah. I got to eat, and I'm eating my
At the
shepherd's
wedding,
pie.
yeah. You're damn right. I'm
Scott,
going
you
to eat before I play.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten
we'll get to
shepherd's
William
pie?
in a minute.
We already talked about this on a previous
I know.
episode.
I heard.
Have you ever eaten shepherd's pie?
did.
Have you ever eaten shepherd's pie?
Yeah, but and I tried to find out how he likes his shepherd's pie, because, I mean, there's different recipes for it. So
Chris, have you?
Oh, yeah.
Never eaten
William, you
shepherd
have?
pie.
Like I had never eaten shepherd's pie until I went to Canada.
yeah, well, and I mean, I say I've eaten shepherd's pie, but I don't know.
And you
Southern
probably
Yes,
pie.
Southern shepherd pie is like ground meat, mashed potatoes,
Yes.
peas,
Sweet peas.
Same thing in
Yeah.
Canada.
kind of.
So you could
all
go into-
So
made
it's chicken pot
with
pie
cheese
with
over
mashed
the top.
potatoes.
well,
pretty
with
much,
chicken pot
kinda.
pie with ground beef,
Yeah, with ground beef.
basically.
Like
But
it-
like I said, I don't know how he likes it. If it's the same shepherd's pie or what, I couldn't find out how he liked it. But
yeah. So like in Canada, you'd go into the grocery store and like you would see it, you could put it in the oven for 60 minutes and it was ready to go. You know, it was already pre-made or whatever. But I had never really eaten shepherd's pie until we got up there, and it was just convenient. And it was actually the first kind I got, I liked a lot, and then the second kind I got had these different kind of green peas in it, and I was like, yeah, that ain't kicking on much. So
There's different type of green peas.
no, well,
You put them in the ground, they grow. There's no different type.
no, there's different types of green peas.
There's
There really-
snaps. You can eat whole
Yep,
snaps.
That's right. But do you think a green pea that's grown in South Carolina tastes like a green pea that's grown in Canada?
It should.
Oh, wait a minute. You probably ain't been to Canada. But if you was to go to Canada, no. But they are different, and
They wouldn't let him in.
they'd let him in. Yeah, they'd let him
The
in.
peas speak a different language? Or?
No, they just got different flavors. But so
Eat me, eh?
so me getting the shepherd's pie up there, the ones with the green peas, I didn't really care for much, so I would get the one without the green peas. But I'd never really eaten shepherd's pie until I went to Canada.
Really?
What's wrong with
I'm
you?
listening to Carol.
You over there? What are you
What?
grinning about?
I'm listening to Carol's story.
Hey, either way.
I'm enjoying it. And
What's
I
going
can't
on
believe
with
that you're from South Carolina and you never had shepherd's pie until you got to fucking Canada.
ain't
To
that
my
something?
knowledge,
Lane? Was
Lane-
William? Lane was
yeah.
William.
Chris
Lane
has
was-
never had shepherd's pie.
You a lie. You've had shepherd's pie before.
I probably didn't know it was shepherd's pie.
See? Now,
Mama's made
since we got
shepherd's pie.
somebody who can verify the truth's
The
coming
truth.
out, there's a lot of lies coming from Chris.
There's a lot of lies.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the hell, Scott?
Hey, that's what William just said. He would know better than
She used to
anybody.
make it in a glass, like, pan, and she'd have the meat on the bottom, then the peas, and then mashed potatoes and cheese over the top.
Thought
Put
that
it
was
in
like
the-
a loaded spaghetti.
Did they have noodles in it?
No,
It wasn't a load of spaghetti.
no spaghetti noodles.
Probably have. Probably just hungry. Just eat it. Not even notice what it is.
But it's funny how he would delay a show because he didn't get it.
Yeah, because he
And
didn't
he's got
have
to be
his-
the one that cuts it.
His shepherd's pie.
So,
Security
I
probably
wonder
got
how many
fired.
times that Keith
Oh,
Richards
I bet
do
they
that.
probably did some of them.
I wonder how many times Keith Richards did that though. Like
He does it every
it
show.
says
it seems.
every show. And I looked at two different sources. I mean, I looked at two different articles because the first one said at the beginning of every show, this is what he does. And I'm like, ain't no way. As long as they've been playing, he does that every show. But I read another article, and it said the same thing. So
So,
who knows? But
so moving along, would you like the guest to go second since Scott took the first?
no,
spot
it goes to
from our
you
guest?
now.
No, what? I'm just wondering if you want.
We're
the
not
guest to-
cross firing here. We're going
We're
in a
not.
circle.
What, are we going counterclockwise or we're going
That would be
clockwise?
clockwise, right?
we're not in a circle, though. We're in
A square,
a rectangle, actually.
rectangular. But and that's okay.
Yeah, I wish the purge was real. I'm with you, Scott. I wish the damn purge was real. You be the first to go.
So, I guess I'll go next then. Maybe our guest can go first on the horror. Are you good with that, Chris?
I thought it was going to be open discussion.
It is going to
It
be an
is.
Yeah,
open
the
discussion.
Well,
horror-
somebody's got to start it off. I
Yeah,
mean.
but
I
horror
can
will be.
start
Well, if
open-
I started
open
off, I'll just
discussion.
give all the answers. You won't have
That's
shit
what
to
I'm
say.
saying. Let our guest go first.
This could be
Okay.
an open discussion if y'all want. I mean,
So, Mumford and Sons, they gather around burning this Palo Santo wood backstage just before performing.
burning
the
what?
Palo Santo wood. The band uses the
What
South.
kind of wood is that?
The
I
band-
mean,
the band- the
but I
band-
mean, what?
is South American wood. The band uses South American wood to help them ease nerves and relieve sore throats. So before every show, they sit round. I guess they carry something.
What was this
around
band called?
Mumford.
Mumford and Sons.
Sanford.
You ever heard of that band?
Sanford and Son.
I've never heard of this band.
You ain't never heard of Mumford
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sons?
He has. He's heard
What's
of
a
it.
good song then? Give me a good song. Give me their number one song. I'm on a plane.
They've had a few
They got some hits.
kind of big hits. I don't know
What
them because
is
I
it
don't
then?
listen to that
I've
type.
never heard of it.
I don't listen to that type of music. So
Well, they got a big
What's
hit
that you
out.
hear
They
at
got
you?
that I Will Wait. What's Yeah, Mumford and Sons, I Will Wait, Hopeless Wonder. I mean, Hopeless Wonder's got 100
Give me a
million
chorus.
views
I don't
on
know
it.
names. Can you sing the chorus?
I can't. You got the little line, man. I will wait. I will sing it in the AC/DC voice. I will wait for you.
I don't know that song.
I
but
don't
I can't sing
recognize
it in
that
my
one either.
AC/DC voice.
Well, and I would like to play it for you, but I don't think I can. So I'm not going to. But
Yeah.
you've heard Mumford and Sons songs.
Well, I'm going to listen to it after the show.
Yeah, and you should. I can't believe. But, I mean, so I Will Wait has got 227 million views. Hopeless Wonder's got 100 million views.
A lot of people like them.
Mumford Sons' Little Lion Man, you've heard that song probably. It's got 88 million views. They pretty popular.
Yeah, I got to.
Oh, yeah.
I got to listen to that. I gotta,
Yeah, they are popular. But like I said, I don't.
I got to look.
Yeah, I
at
mean,
it.
I'm not a
really.
big Mumford and Sons fans, but
No.
I just thought it was
A little strange.
it was a little strange that they burn wood, but it eases nerves and it helps with sore throats, which I think liquor would be cheaper than South American wood. Would I mean, to me it would.
Peyote.
It eases
Mhm.
it eases your yeah.
I'm sure that would ease the nerves.
So anyway,
Yeah.
that's my little spiel.
Well, that's cool. William,
Yeah.
you got anything?
Oh, yeah. Little fun fact. The Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
I got the.
Dave Grohl.
Do you know what they do?
I don't. I'm interested though. My ears are open right
Oh,
now.
my God. They listen to Michael Jackson and drink Jägermeister before every show.
Before every show, they listen to Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
and do
Jackson.
Jaeger bombs.
and do Jaeger
And
bombs.
drink Jägermeister. They didn't say Jaeger bombs. They said they drink Jägermeister.
They do
and
shots
listen,
of Jägermeister.
and listen to Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson.
You know what?
Wow,
I saw
that's impressive.
I saw Dave Grohl talking about that, and he said, 'cause he's a big David Lee Roth fan. You know, he said, I think it was something like, if you want to be David Lee Roth on stage, then you have to do shots of Jaeger. And he said, and I think I found out that about 4 or 5 shots will usually get you there. The way you get that energy where you want to be, that live and eccentric on stage as, David Lee Roth is. But I thought that was
crazy.
pretty cool. Yeah. Dave Grohl's a funny dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
Hey,
trip.
William, did you see the movie Studio 666?
No, and I
No,
still
I
haven't.
didn't. I just watched that episode today.
Scott, you still haven't watched
I
it.
still
Shame
hadn't
on
watched
you.
it because I know that's what he was going to say next.
Now you got
Shame
you
on
had
you.
2 weeks to watch that.
I've
At
had-
least-
I know,
3
3
weeks.
You
weeks.
and William, I challenge you guys. Sometime this coming week, make time.
I started to watch
I thought
it
you guys
last
were
night.
having a movie and a
He
dinner
don't
is
want to
what
agree to
Scott
our.
won't agree
He
to-
won't
he
agree
won't
to
agree
our
to
our-
Stipulations.
Yeah, stipulations.
Terms.
I put my stipulations forward, and y'all hadn't agreed to that.
Well, how about our sponsors? Has anybody said anything about the sponsors?
No, but we got
we
got some
we usually-
artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
that takes
yeah,
care of it
yeah.
now.
You on
My bad. I'm sorry.
step 63? We still on step 4 right now, William. You need to calm down over there.
I thought y'all came out in the show talking about your sponsors. but okay.
That's the
We do. That's
this
the beauty
beginner over here to my right.
That's
we
the beauty
we
of
moved
Chris's
up now.
attitude.
So
Yeah, we moved on up. We got special intelligence doing that for us at the beginning.
Special intelligence.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Not special effects. Or,
Special intelligence
there we go.
beyond your wildest dreams.
Chris, what you got?
Why you
You got
talking to me
anything?
like that? You say Sir Hicks.
Sir.
You don't talk to me like
Sir
that.
Hicks.
What you
Sir,
got?
Sir Dickhead, what you got? How about that?
What you got?
Mine is Alice Cooper. So,
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper. So
The original shock rocker.
yeah. So
He covers
before
both
every show,
guillotines and
Yeah.
guitars.
well, this ain't sexy or nothing. I mean, he don't do nothing really extreme.
What
Do you
not,
think
not to
anything
cut you
about him
off, Chris,
sexy?
but to cut you off. That's kind of where the idea for this show came from. Was Alice Cooper, just because.
Well, Google failed me. Damn it! I couldn't find anything really interesting.
But anyway,
Failed
now
me?
go ahead. What? I'm sorry.
All
I
he
didn't mean to
really
cut you off.
does, all he does, every show, and this is every show from beginning of time when he started, he goes into a dressing room and sits by himself for an hour and a half, a full hour and a half by himself. He does not be disturbed. No quit, nothing. He's in there by himself.
Is that what you do?
Nobody
at
knows
consume
what he
shows?
does.
Do you do that at consume shows?
Hell no! I just hook a last chord up to the lights, and I get behind the drums and I start playing. There's no relaxing in consume.
I actually know what Alice Cooper does when he's in that room by himself.
He
I
throws
would
knives,
love
right?
to know. What does he do?
He eats Skittles, which is his favorite candy, and he watches kung fu movies before every show.
You know this for a fact.
That man is full
Yep.
of knowledge. We've said it previously.
I know it for a fact.
Well, you just added to my.
Well,
list.
as far as
I appreciate that.
articles go,
Well-
I mean, I can only do some. I hadn't actually talked to the man himself, but from what I've
Yeah.
read
Well, I
and
saw
found
an
out.
interview when he said that he threw knives in his dressing
He
room.
may have.
Hey,
He may have
he
missed
may.
that. I don't. He may.
Yeah.
It's a mystery what he does.
Well, he was interviewed by Dave Grohl, right? And he said that he throws knives. Just throws knives. I was like, really?
He probably has several
It's
different
crazy.
things he does.
Probably.
But no, I did read that about that he eats Skittles because it's a lot of sugar and he wants the
Sugar rush.
sugar rush.
Since they don't drink like Chris does, they want
Yeah.
the sugar rush.
and that he watches kung fu movies. Apparently that gets him.
Well, you
hyped
know,
up
to
too.
sidetrack off this subject, and the lead singer of Def Leppard,
Joe Elliott.
thank you. He really don't drink anymore.
Well, I don't think none of those guys from the '80s really drink that much
I
anymore.
seen
I think.
it's called I forgot what it's called.
It's
Tour
called a
Tour Bus Invaders or something like that. You ever seen that on YouTube? Tour where
I haven't.
they go on famous tour bus and they find out what they do and stuff. And Elliot, he was like, "Yeah, here's my only drink, before I go on stage.
Yeah,
I have one scotch.
I think I did
whatever."
see that. And, well, I think he had a glass of wine. I think, or it might have been a glass of.
He said
scotch or
versus 20 years ago.
Yeah, when
Do a ball of cocaine, you'll get on stage.
your British accent really isn't very good. So
That was I think that
Don't
was
try. I don't know what that was.
that was Africa, South Africa.
Well,
Afrikaans.
then he reads the back of his medication label and it says it interacts with alcohol. It fucks his blood pressure up.
Plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was mine. I know that wasn't great, but that's all I
Hey,
can come
do
up
you
with.
know what Weezer does?
Please tell me what them guys do. Please tell me. John Bird would love to hear what these guys do.
They this is no lie. They throw frisbees backstage
They
to
throw
each other.
they
That
throw
that
frisbees.
that is right up their
That
alley.
seems like something they would do.
Yes, it ain't surprising.
That's what they do.
That looks like that's what they do. That's
Peter
I
Frampton.
love Weezer. Dude. Weezer is a badass band. Weezer
Hey,
is a badass. band.
Also, and this isn't really a ritual, but you know how bands have riders, that they
On the storm.
they have riders like what they expect the venue to supply for them or whatever.
Oh yeah,
When they go, that Van Halen back in '80, they requested the one of the items on their rider was they wanted a 12-ounce bowl of M&Ms with no brown M&Ms.
That was on Wayne's World.
But it's also what Van Halen what they did. You know why they did it? There was actually a reason why they did it.
Why?
They did it.
Make him guess.
I can't.
He
do
won't
that.
guess.
I'll be here.
No,
all
no,
night.
they did
I'm
it
just
to
kidding.
see if the promoters and all who
The venues.
at the venues if they will follow down to detail what the writer says, because at the time Van Halen's show was the biggest in the world and in 1980. They had, I think, like, I'm not real sure on the number, but I think it was like 10 or 11 18-wheeler semis that hauled all their equipment, and they had a lot of pyro and stuff, and so they wanted to make sure everything was followed to detail, because you got pyro setting up by the band, close to the band.
This is a good next topic, by the way. But go ahead.
But and so that's what they wanted to make sure that the people they sent the riders to were following everything straight to detail. And I actually saw an interview with David Lee Roth talking about this, and he said that that one incident they got backstage and they had the M&Ms there, and all the brown M&Ms were in there, and he freaked out about it and got mad. He destroyed the dressing room.
Oh my! He was that mad.
Yeah, because he said
He felt disrespected.
When he
probably.
said it's I want these we're trusting them with our lives as far as pyro and all to be set at the exact right spot. It's supposed to be go off at the right time. It's supposed to he said I don't.
James Hatfield would
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, but and he said actually during that show, he said that the venue had just recently put in a new floor, like one of those new kind of soft rubber floors, and he said if they would have read our rider, word for word and followed it, it was our equipment we had on there, what our stage weighs as far as the weight of everything with the lights and everything on it. And he said once they set it, they didn't read that. Once they set it up, it ended up messing up the floor, costing like $400,000 worth of damage to the venue. But he said the only thing the newspapers wrote about was that I saw brown M&Ms in the bowl and destroyed the dressing room, and then they said causing almost $500,000 worth of damage. He was like, which I didn't correct him because,
They should have followed directions.
yeah, but I mean, he said, at that time, publicity, bad or not, gets our name in the, in the news. So, but I mean, so there's really a distinct reason why they put that little, no brown M&Ms thing in there.
Yep,
and I didn't know that until just, when we were doing research for the show, I happened to come across that interview and I was like, that's actually, pretty
That's
clever.
brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, that's smart.
Yeah.
Smart
So
business.
it's a pretty cool little thing.
Well, that was a good one. 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 That was good. But I saw that brown M&M shit on Wayne's World, by the way.
Yeah, I think they did.
Was that off of that?
Yeah, well, it was. Yeah, because
They
I mean,
did
that's
not
been.
have the brown M&Ms, so they did not go on. So we broke into the shop down the road. We made it happen, and they went on stages. Of course, however that guy talked.
Yeah, I don't think that was quite the way he talked, but
Close.
but we are learning a
He
lot.
beat
We're
him
learning
to
that
death with
that
his shoe.
we're learning that Chris's voices aren't that good.
You want to
His
give a-
impressions.
Yeah.
Are fucking
When he gets here too early and starts drinking too early, this happens. But remember, if y'all want to see an episode with Chris not drinking, only H2O, email us.
I'll be sick that night.
Oh yeah.
I won't be here at all. H2O. That's what it'd be the show would be called.
Oh, H2O, that stands for Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that would be a pretty cool show. To
Oh,
Yeah, it would
Complete
be.
sober.
We only
Somebody send that in, please.
That can't
No
be right there.
libations.
That can't be right.
Just for Chris,
No,
though.
it's
Everybody
about
else can
6
drink,
minutes
so you
long.
can see how everybody else feels.
First 10.
Hey, I do have a
I'm not paying you shit. I don't care what you spent. So go ahead.
No, I do have a pretty cool little since we're on guitar fact.
Guitar fact. We need
That-
when we do a
Actually, since-
guitar fact, we need to go.
That'd be
You know,
cool.
can we do
Oh,
that?
yeah.
You get
That's
sued.
actually a good idea.
You get
You ready?
sued for that.
So
You-
do a
you
guitar
get
fact.
sued for
I
that.
actually have a pretty cool little guitar fact. I like that. A guitar fact.
yeah, like that.
No, but since I was talking about Van Halen, it made me think. Eddie Van Halen's his Kramer guitar that was on Hot for Teacher just sold at an auction for, it was like almost $4 million.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it was like $3.93 million what it sold for.
Did you know?
One of the most expensive guitars
Well, did you know that
in history now, but
Oh, yeah.
it's not the most expensive.
But it's
I had to
one of-
do some research because when I saw that, because I thought sure that would probably be the most expensive at $3.93 million. I was like, good God. But it's actually fourth.
What?
What?
Number 3 is David Gilmour's Black Strat. David Gilmour from what's the drawing a blank.
Metallica.
David Gilmour, the singer for I'm drawing a blank.
Happy. The band Happy.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
God. No. But anyway, yeah, his Black Strat sold for I think like 40,000 more than Eddie Van Halen guitar. But number 2 and number 1 belong to the same person.
B.B.
Can
King.
you guess? Nope.
Van Halen.
No,
Prince.
number
Nope.
I thought the guitar buried.
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
Where's his guitar?
His the number 2
Was his acoustic?
the number 1 was acoustic. Was his Martin acoustic they did on the MTV Unplugged.
Yeah.
It sold for $6 million.
What?
Number 2 was his guitar on "Smells Like Teen Spirit." It sold for I think $4.5 million. I think.
That's impressive. He holds.
Isn't that
number
something?
one
He
and
number
two
1 and
spot.
number 2,
That's crazy.
and then David Gilmour, and then Eddie Van Halen.
I think Elvis would have a
You would think so,
guitar.
which they might not have.
More.
I think a lot of Elvis's guitars are
Still
at
in
Graceland.
his-
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
they hadn't auctioned them
Auction
off.
them
So
off.
I'd imagine if one of those were auctioned off, it'd probably.
Break it.
Yeah, I would think so.
He's the king. It would have to.
Mm-hmm. You would think.
The thing is who's got $6 million to spend on a guitar?
Why?
I don't know.
Or $4 million.
Stopping.
Yep. That's a good one. That was a good topic, fellas.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
a good
We got to
time.
That
move. We
was.
got to move this train along
To the next libation.
to the next. We do. Oh, hold. We got the regular. The normal?
No. I
Fireball?
got something special for
Oh,
you.
he's
I
got
got
some-
something special.
Oh,
hang on a second.
Hey, let's do. I love something special. Hell, I'm
special?
excited now.
But here's the thing: you just drink it. You don't say nothing about it. Just
Okay.
drink it.
I'll just drink it. Wait a minute. Whoa, hold.
Yeah,
Oh, I got questions.
You can't ask questions.
He's going to get some kind of mysterious. I'm not
shit.
drinking under your bathtub brew, brother. I know. What is this? Oh, what is this?
Oh no.
That's out of a. That's Aunt Jemima. That's syrup. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It's
Oh,
a
no.
syrup bottle.
Scott will notice something about this straight off the get-go.
I don't know shit about
It's
that. What is
amaretto.
that? You've heard of it? You
it's
know that?
amaretto. I knew that. Well, I mean, what's the same
Just-
thing? What? Just run with
just-
it. What?
Just taste it.
Well, let's pour us a shot. We'll.
Yeah.
All right, so we're breaking in the next segment with Diamore.
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 Oh, that's all one word.
You say it your
Die.
way, buddy.
Diamory.
But at the,
Diamore.
it's so much better to say the word at the bottom, amaretto.
Yes, amaretto.
So just
21% alcohol, 42 proof.
don't give all our don't spill all the beans now.
He said don't say shit about it, and what's the first thing you do is read the label.
I know. I mean that's
Don't smell too bad.
follows direction
And
like
then
a
he said.
champ.
Then he said he likes the last word, armadillo.
Armadillo.
That ain't what I said.
Yeah, that's what I heard you say.
That ain't what I said.
I like that last word, armadillo.
Carol's gonna drink that one in fifths.
Okay.
Now.
All right, you said taste
So-
it.
Yep.
Do we need to sip it or is
Yeah,
this?
is this a sipping or a
no,
shot?
No, you taste. You take the shot just like you did.
All right,
But-
we're moving
but-
on. But-
Before you take the shot,
Well, we're moving on up.
moving on up.
I just want everyone at this table to know before you take that shot, that bottle right there that you just poured out of is $13.
$13.
$13. Cheers.
Okay.
That Di Serrano was what, about 40?
Yeah.
Tastes exactly the same.
It does.
Just about. It's a little sweeter.
tastes about the same.
It tastes exactly.
It's
the
close,
same.
ain't it?
It is close. Fuck, $13.
Watch your language.
Don't start.
Thank you, Will.
I got one damn cop here already. I don't need another one.
This is a respectable
But now-
establishment. You know, watch your language.
But now, what do you think about that? Honestly, now you said it was a little
I like
sweeter.
It's got a little. It's got a little.
I think it tastes a little bit sweeter, but
The
I mean,
back
I like
end,
Tastes a little
the
bit
back
better.
end of it. It's got a like a.
I like the.
It's not bad taste, but it reminds me of something I don't like.
If you
I
would
like
have told
the,
him it was a $300 bottle,
It'd
he'd
be
say,
love at first sight.
"Oh my God,
would've
that's
looked-
the best."
Oh
Amarillo
my
I've
God.
So let me ask you a
He would have
serious
been like,
question.
I love that Diamore armadillo. Give me some more.
So let me ask you a serious question. If you walk in the store, are you going to get the Desperado or the Armadillo?
Well, not if they sit beside each other. I'm getting that $13 bottle.
They that close.
Is the alcohol percent?
I don't know. You'll
Yes.
have to look at it.
do it right now. Let's do it.
But that bottle's 13.
$13 bucks.
Hey,
Because I
let's do
think
a-
that
let-
bottle was, I think that bottle was like $30. I think for.
Yeah, that's
Can
right.
So-
we
and
do
that's
a
a bigger
blind
bottle.
taste test
So this is
for
28%.
everybody?
Disaronno.
We could do one
It's
for Scott,
28%
since it tastes
alcohol.
sweeter, and what did you say that one was?
A
21?
blind taste test with what?
And
with,
this
with all,
is-
everything up there?
It's
No, with
lower.
these
It's
two.
21.
Well,
Not
so
full
it's
shots, like
7%
maybe quarter
lower.
shots. Just
yeah.
do
Well,
quarter
let's
shots.
do that. Let's do a blind. Who wants to do a blind taste
We can,
test?
everybody can do one.
Me.
You know, Chris
You can do a
wants to
little.
blind
We're
test.
talking about doing
Yeah.
quarter shots, not full
Yeah,
shots.
we're not doing full shots.
Yeah,
Let's do a
Carol.
full shot.
Are you down with that?
I'm good with whatever. I still got my quarter.
Well, you got to turn.
so
Give us the-
We got to do two more
let's-
segments for Carol
let's-
finish that
no,
damn shot.
Let's not get too distracted, but yeah, let's as the show's moving on. Let's
Yeah. We'll do it afterwards or begin. We'll do whatever.
Because
Hey, Will.
I actually went to get another bottle of Desperado today because we were getting kind of low, and we are kind of low. And I was like,
You,
"What is that right there?"
we say that
$13.
we say Desperado so much in here. I think next time I go to the store, I'm probably gonna end up saying that.
Hey,
You got
can
this
I-
Desperado.
They could be like, what?
Where's that guitar case at?
I just want Desperado or the Armadillo, whichever one. Just give me one of them.
Whichever one you got.
Yeah, give me one.
But anyway, I think for this show, Armadillo is a good choice.
Please take me with you.
So, hey, we'll do the quarter shots as we're moving along.
Okay, yeah. So we're moving on to our guillotine segment. And we're going to switch up with this segment a little bit. We're just going to kind of have an open forum kind of thing. No going first or anything. Just speak
Well,
at will.
I think we should let our guest open up. You know,
Well,
take
that's
the floor
fine. We
first.
can
You
do
go
that.
with that, William?
Well, sure. What's the name of that town it was in? I know it was in Wisconsin, but what was it?
Gainesville,
Plain-
Florida.
Plainsville, Wisconsin, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, our topic, of course, is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Was it based off of true events or not? And
Well, kinda. It was inspired by him.
yeah,
Really. He is actually
yeah.
inspired.
Who was it?
Ed Gein.
Ed Gein. That's Gein, I think.
Yeah.
And that was back from the 50s, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's like 55, I think. 50,
Yeah.
55.
Chris, you getting some water?
And he was a what? He was a grave robber, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, he was a grave robber.
And he didn't like to wear women's clothes. I think.
Yeah, he liked to wear their skin and dance under the moon.
Yeah, and he made some of his furniture, I think, out of
Yeah, he had a
either
lamp.
skin or
He had some work gloves that was made out of skin too.
He had a chair that
Wonder how
still
many
had
years
the
it
fat
got out
on
of
it.
Yeah, and I think that's where they got the idea from. On Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because when the girl runs in there, the house at the beginning, they have that big couch made out of bones. It's got
Oh,
a
yeah.
skull in the middle,
Yeah, he had
So I'm sure-
bedposts that had skulls
Yeah,
and
he was definitely
crazy stuff.
screwed
Had
up
appendages, noses, ears,
Oh yeah, and one thing I'd read,
and a
I
box full of women
So
genitalia is what it said.
Yeah.
As well, that's crazy. I'm
So
sorry, what
Toby
you-
Hopper is the guy that
Toby Hooper.
Hooper.
Hooper. Hopper Hooper.
Yeah, he's the one that actually brought it to the screen.
Yeah, he was
the
the
movie.
director.
Yep. So one of the things that I read was, so one of the things that's cool about the original film is that it opens with a crawl that resembles a documentary or news report that was originally released or whatever.
What
about it.
year did Ginn do all this stuff? What do you remember?
1955,
55.
54, 55.
54, 55, 1 and 2.
But yeah, what Carol was talking about at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. So the report. So the thing I read on Google that he once skinned a woman alive, like she was
Ed-
living. Yeah.
Ed Gein.
Like did her like a deer.
Yeah.
Well, he was never convicted of it. He was never convicted.
But he was only charged with 2 murders, right?
He was never charged. He was unfit for trial. They said,
But
he was
they
mentally
thought that there was 2 women that he had confessed to.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know he was unfit, but
Yeah, well,
they found more
They
than-
say that he confessed to killing a bartender, but he never publicly.
yeah, well, that's what
confessed to
they
it.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't know if that was
Right.
coerced or not, but
Right.
yeah. But I mean, he was definitely. I mean, he was caught multiple times out in graveyards, though, digging up graves and
Well,
stealing
they
bone.
they went back to corroborate his story and dug the graves up and found missing parts and then missing bodies out of some graves.
Yeah.
So that's how they,
But I mean, I know,
corroborated the
when they
story.
went to his house, though, I mean,
he had all those.
he had
bodies.
everything in there. I mean, it was. I think one of the women that wasn't she found out in the barn, hung up like a deer by her ankles.
Yeah.
where she was skinned and all.
That's what I was talking about right there.
Yeah, and, I mean, he had her like hung up. You know,
One of the deputies, it was his mom.
What?
No.
Was hung out in the
Yeah.
bar.
What?
It was his mom. She ran the store that he came into the night before asking about antifreeze. And he was acting weird. And he asked her to go skating with him. And that was really out of character for him because he was like really infatuated with his mom, and then his mom
Yeah.
died of a stroke like 5 years prior. And yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know. So, it was just a police officer or the sheriff?
It was a deputy.
A deputy. It was his mom that he was killing.
Yeah.
That he hung in the barn.
And the night before, he came looking for antifreeze and was asking what he was doing that day, if he was going to be hunting, because it was the deer season had started that day.
yeah,
And the general store across the street saw her get a big shipment in, and then around 9:30 saw a truck drive off and thought, well, she must have hired somebody to do some deliveries, and went next door to go get something, and the door was locked, but the lights were on. And then later on that day, the son came by and was like, they were talking about some kind of hunting contest,
yeah.
and said, "Oh yeah, your mom shut the shop down early today." And he was like, "Well, she was supposed to be there all day." So he went next door, saw, a blood trail going out the back door, and the register was gone. And so they started looking at the records, and he was the last one that was,
Was in the store.
yeah.
So I guess he started out robbing graves kind of to build his momentum up or build his courage.
A lot of these
Nerve up.
people, they're sick in the head. And they start with a lot of times, like your serial killers usually start with like killing animals or something, just to, I guess that quenches their thirst for whatever they want to do.
Another fun fact:
A guillotine.
Guillotine.
Fun fact.
Ed Gein's brother went the opposite, because his mom was really controlling, and she was like, sex should never be had except for procreation, and it's just tolerated just for procreation.
That sounds like Bates
right?
Motel.
Exactly.
I just stole your shit, didn't I?
No, you didn't. But his brother went the complete opposite way. You know, he didn't listen.
He
to
had all the
anything.
sex.
Yeah. Well, he died when he was like 39 or 40, 39, 40. And Ed said that he went to put a brush fire out, and he'd been missing, so they called the cops, and the cops came out. He didn't have any burns on him, but he had blunt force trauma on the back of his head, but they thought that maybe the smoke knocked him out and he hit his head when he hit the ground.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't what. That ain't what
that's not
happened.
what happened. But
That's what they said. And he wasn't charged with anything, so they didn't suspect any foul play because he would kill their brother.
I didn't know that. But no, I did know that. Ed Gein actually. There's several other movies that were kind of.
That's what I was.
That were kind of.
But when you said, the mama deal and not to have sex, I thought immediately.
Yeah, that was
Bates Motel.
Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho was based off of Ed Gein.
I've never seen Psycho.
You had?
I have not.
What?
I have not seen Psycho.
That's hard to believe.
I got
I guess that movie come out in the 60s,
60s or 70s.
And I haven't seen Pulp Fiction either.
What?
Never seen
Holy
Pulp Fiction.
shit.
Are you kidding?
I have never seen Pulp Fiction. Never.
That's crazy.
It's on my to-do list, though. I got to see it.
Well, Studio 666 is on my to-do list too. So
We're going to quiz each other?
yeah. Yeah, our next episode is going to be a school quiz on the movies. No, but also Ed Gein, I think, was also he was inspiration to Wild Bill in
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill, not Wild Bill.
It puts the lotion on its skin. It does what it's told.
It puts the lotion on it.
Hey, man,
or it
put
gets
the
hose.
lotion on the skin. Relax. Oh, Joe Dirt,
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
but
all right.
he was
put the
well because
lotion on its skin.
you know, Buffalo Bill also he was making a skin suit, so to speak of, which is where that came from. He was inspiration of that too.
There was some messed up damn people in the world.
Oh, I know. You know what? Toby Hooper, the director of
Scott,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Scott.
does? What?
I just want to take some pictures.
You do? But do you know?
Did anybody get that? No.
I didn't get it.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Come on.
Oh, okay. That went over.
Now
my
I
head.
feel stupid.
Still
I'm
don't get it.
drink after that one. Man.
No, but Toby Hooper, the director of
Hopper.
Texas No, it's Hooper.
Hopper.
You tell him, Chris.
This is a discussion up
You-
for argument. You can
thinking
say
of,
what you
you
want.
thinking of Dennis Hopper?
You're thinking of
who was
Dennis
an
Hooper.
actor who
Tomatoes, tomatoes.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Toby Hopper.
Never said tomato.
Hooper, go ahead.
He's probably eat a few tomatoes.
No, but the inspiration to Texas Chainsaw Massacre was Ed Gein, and he also used another.
Ted Gein's brother from the Carolina Panthers, but go ahead.
He also used another serial killer. But do you know where the chainsaw came from? Where he got the idea for the chainsaw?
Oh, yeah.
Where?
He was holiday shopping at a mall, and the mall was packed, and he was sitting there thinking, he can't hardly move around because there's so many people, and he happened to be standing by a hardware store in the mall, and there was this rack of chainsaws, and he was thinking to himself, he was like, I bet if I got one of those and cranked it up right now, I could make a path to get out of here because people would be getting out of the way, And that's where he come up with. He was like, I think he said he went home that day and started. He said the movie kind of came together when he started writing it like quick,
Oh, yeah.
Wonder how many people he killed that I never figured out.
Well, just like you said, man, the creativeness, like that the noise.
Oh yeah, all the sounds and
You
everything.
know-
How they
Do that again.
No, it's like a camera. It's like a.
Beat him, Chris. You can get him. Beat him, Chris.
Chris has got an Asian camera over here. He's got a Fuji camera.
That's one of them damn vending machine cameras. Come on.
That thing called a second gear. Did you hear it?
Yeah, exactly.
Got a power band in there. Don't it?
Hey, do your AC/DC camera.
I can't do it. God damn. But yeah,
Oh, man.
the way he made that movie, even the remakes, man. Like my favorite remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre was Arlie Army. Oh yeah.
With Arlie.
Yeah,
Arlie in it?
Arlie Army.
That was the ones that came out in the early 2000s,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
You ever think about how many
Because
serial?
you remember the opening scene where everybody sees Leatherface, the guy sneaks into the house. You know what I'm saying? And he's looking at the TV. You know, cartoons is on or something, and the door is cracked behind him, but the camera is looking like facing him. You can see everything behind him, and all of a sudden, Leatherface just appears and hits him with that big ass hammer and then drags his ass through the door.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like.
Well,
Yes,
see,
I was like,
that's
yes. I was
that
like, oh
part
my
was-
god.
That part was about like the original, where when the guy goes into the house to try and get somebody to get gas when they run out of gas,
Yeah,
and that was the one part where he's looking in the house and you can see the stairs, that go upstairs,
Yep.
and straight ahead there's an opening, and he walks and he trips, and when he does that, Leatherface comes out with the big mallet and whacks him in the head and
Yep.
drags it back in there, and then when he slams the door, it's the door looks like it's got that tin on there or
Steel,
whatever.
that steel.
But just the noise when he slams it, like, I was like,
And then it said,
So I wonder why if Ed was up in Ohio or whatever,
Wisconsin,
or Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Plainsville, Wisconsin.
Plainville.
He was actually
You
called.
know, they found
he was called the
Skulls.
butcher
The
of
Butcher.
Plainsville.
Butcher of Plainsville.
They had
hey,
two different
this is
names for
credit
him,
to
didn't
Little
they? Yeah,
Wayne,
I
our
think-
cousin Little Wayne. He sent me a whole. This is where I'm actually getting my information, by the way. Credit to.
So you got
Little
Wayne to do your work
Yep.
for you.
John
You
Wayne
dirty
Gainey down there in
bastard.
Washington State, across the country. This is all credit to him on my behalf. But anyway, that he had cut skulls in half and used the top part of the skulls as bowls, like to
Really?
eat out of. That's how crazy that dude was.
Have you ever tried that?
Well, I mean,
You should. You should
if
tell
shit
us.
hits the fan and civilization just goes to shit, and I need a bowl, your head looks pretty nice and symmetrical.
My
symmetrical.
head would be too small of a bowl for you.
You look like you little quarter oil head.
Quart of oil. I don't know, maybe a quart. Now Scott, he'd give you a good
Scott
size bowl.
has gotten up twice. His weak ass bladder. This is ridiculous. You need to fix that. It looks
I've gotten up
unprofessional that you get up and pee
I got
every
up
5
once.
minutes.
I got up once.
You need a man diaper or something. You need
Depends.
something.
It depends.
Depends. He needs the damn depends.
Well, that depends.
We see my brother and me. We ain't got up not one damn time to get up and go pee. And he's twice
You
as
will.
old as I am.
The show's not over yet, Chris. You will.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, he can't read or count because I'm twice his age.
No, but there was another serial killer that Toby Hooper used to come up with.
It
was
was
the other?
Bates.
No,
was- hold on,
That's
it
the
was-
movies.
That's the movies that were inspired by Ed Gein.
Ging.
I
just
What
actually-
are you talking about?
The actual serial killer that inspired Toby Hooper to come
Oh.
up with.
To come
There
up
was
with
another
right.
one. His name was Elmer Wayne Henley, and I didn't know this.
I told you he'd be finding some shit
He
out.
was. It was between 1970 and 1973 that Elmer. He was a young teenage boy, and he actually helped Dean Corll, Corll, helped kidnap, rape, and kill at least 28 boys. That
What?
they come up that Elmer Wayne Henley, 6 of them that he killed himself, but the rest, the Coral guy, Dean Coral, he liked young boys, and that's what he liked to do. He recruited Elmer Wayne Henley.
How do you recruit somebody for that? Hey, Chris,
what-
you want to work this weekend?
No, I
You got your van available?
I read on this thing some, and I was like, how do you do that? Well, the Elmer kid was sadistic anyway.
They must have been sleeping together.
I'm
already.
sure they were, because he got up with this Coral guy, and obviously the Coral guy he liked young boys, but he got Elmer to bring some of his friends over to his house. He brought them over, or
I just wanted to take some pictures.
he got some guys that he knew and brought him over there. He said that he was in a different room, and the Coral guy took one of them back to. He had a room where he had a torture board where he would tie up the people and have sex with them, rape them, torture them before he killed them. And Elmer walked in and saw this, and then the guy told him, we just having some fun. And
We
I
just
guess
taking some pictures.
he saw that Elmer, it didn't really freak him out or anything, so he kind of used Elmer. He paid him money to bring other boys there. So I guess Elmer Wayne Henley guy,
So did Elmer ever rape any of the boys?
I never found out, but I'm sure it sounds like probably. He's responsible for 6 of the killings that he did himself.
So did they get caught, or you don't know?
Well, no. What happened was the Coral guy, the one who was doing all this, he had the help of Elmer, and there was another boy that he used 2 boys to help him bring people in. But from Elmer actually called 911. Elmer killed the Coral guy, shot him,
Really?
and he called 911 on himself. And he's up for parole, I think, next year. He's still alive.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think we should go pick him up when he gets
Let's
home.
interview
that,
him.
no.
Yeah,
Let's interview
him. Yeah.
We'll
Hell
take
no.
our show to the prison.
Yeah.
Hey.
But he what happened was he brought a boy and a girl over to this Dean Coral's house, and he was under assumption that this wasn't gonna be a molestation killing thing, that it was a party that Coral wanted to have at his house, So he brought some of his close friends
Oh, yeah.
to the house, thinking it was just a
mistake.
party. And Coral, the guy, he had already, when Elmer came in or whatever, he had the girl and the guy both tied up. And when Elmer walked in, he was cussing Elmer out, wanting to know, why did you bring a girl here? Because I guess he didn't like girls.
Yeah.
So, and I guess that triggered something in Elmer. He was like, he sees them tied up. He's like, these are my true friends. I don't want anything to happen. He went and got a gun, come back and shot the Coral guy.
Oh, wow.
And killed him. And then he called 911 and told the cops what he did. And of course they came, and he went and showed the cops where all 26 bodies were buried.
Not.
And he
Holy
said
shit.
he said 6 of them that he killed himself. But he said the Coral guy killed the rest of them. But
So do you know
So
how many years he got?
I want to say it wasn't life, but it was. I mean, like I said, I think he comes up for parole.
So
Life
he's
is
still
only
alive.
20 years.
Huh?
Life is 20 years.
20-year sentence.
Well, I mean, this was in 73, between
might have
70 and
got-
73. So I guess he got maybe
3 life sentences.
3 life sentences, yeah, and so he comes up for parole. And I mean, I'm guessing he's an old son of a bitch now, but
Yeah.
that was one of the.
How smart are you now?
But that was one of the serial killers that Toby Hooper Hopper. I beat you to it.
He actually did beat you.
Yeah.
But that was one of the characters, Ed Gein and this guy. And I didn't know about this guy. Like I said, I
tell
did
you
some
what,
research.
I
and
got
I was
to
just
do,
like,
I got to admit, Scott He researches some shit,
knows
and
some
he
stuff.
brings some knowledge to this show. I'll give him some props.
Well, I try and do a little bit of research.
He's got a job where he's got a little relaxation time. And
Oh yeah, he put that old tractor on GPS mode.
yes, sir.
He
buddy.
at least got 20 minutes to each reach.
Actually, I do that a lot. I
I t-
put
yeah.
the GPS on. I'm on my phone. I just have to make sure I watch when I get to the end of the road.
Yeah, you got to do a little turnaround,
Yeah.
and that's like 20 minutes away. That's like 20 minutes.
No, it feels
Then
like
them
that
long fields.
Well, the first question I have was when Elmer called the cops. Did he say he was a wascally wabbit? That's why I had to shoot him.
He's stupid.
I didn't even think about his name being Elmer.
that was pretty
I
good.
thought about Bud earlier, but
Mudfud.
Bud,
Elmer,
Bud.
Wayne, something about people who use all three names. They always seem to be serial killers.
Well, Scott
Wayne,
Bartholomew Barfield sounds fucking weird to me. How many
Well, it
people you
should,
fucking
because
slayed in your
I don't even know
basement?
who that is.
That's you,
No. My first name's James.
Bartholomew. Scott Bartholomew. James Barfield.
No. I said James was my first name. Why are you putting it as a third name?
Are you the third Bartholomew?
I'm not a Bartholomew.
He's the first.
First.
Damn. Oh, God.
I got questions.
No,
I got
Lots
questions.
of- so does the
I got
police.
questions, too.
As fucking old Scott Gardner. I got questions. I got questions. Oh, they're gonna be they want to be sponsors, by the way.
That would be excellent.
Hey, when they pay me
would
that
be.
money, they can
And
be
that
all
would be
the
something we should
sponsors
talk
they want.
about off the air.
I know that was unprofessional. Hey, Scott Gardner, Scott and Chris Gardner, y'all are future sponsors.
Ain't
Future
that something?
sponsors.
Get with your boy.
Ain't that something? Their names are Scott and Chris.
Yeah, Scott and Chris. Oh, what you trying to say?
Oh, man.
Y'all are actually brothers.
No,
Ain't
no, hell
damn
no,
way.
we're not. No.
The hell no.
Either brothers or
Uh-uh.
lovers. Either brothers or lovers.
Brothers
You
or
make a
lovers.
choice.
Neither one.
Make a choice. Which
Neither
one is
one.
it?
Neither.
Holy shit!
What do you think, William?
I don't know the way they
Brothers or
Hey,
lovers?
hey,
The way
hold
they
on,
finish
hold
each
on,
other's
hold on.
sentences and
All right,
shit.
so now I could backtrack, right? We done got halfway through this subject.
Sort of.
No.
I want-
No backtracking.
I got to backtrack. So
No backtrack. No,
Where
we're
are
not,
you
we're not
going?
backtracking.
going to do the blind taste test first. I'm
what?
gonna mix somebody up over here.
What?
Oh,
Hey, William,
Williams
don't
remembered
mix
about the
my
blind
shot
tasting.
glass up. I don't want to drink after Chris, so
Wait.
make sure you keep
We
my
was
glass
about
the
to
same.
talk about something important. You just jumped up like a madman.
He's thinking about what we had talked about earlier. So you backtracking to where?
So, to our guitar segment where bands do rituals before
Yeah.
a big show. So we did a private show for some good friends of ours down in Sherrall. They got married, and remember that show?
Yeah, it's a,
The Gardner boys brought the RV down. and-
after wedding party. Yeah, they had the
Yeah, it was a
RV. And they graciously. Well, yeah, Chris said it was just a party.
That
And then we get there,
is
and they
a
like
damn
the wedding will
lie.
be over in just a minute. We're like,
That's a lie.
What?
What the hell?
That's a
We're like,
damn
we're
lie.
playing a wedding party.
That's a
Michigan
lie.
go first.
All
no,
those are lies.
no, that's the truth.
That is a lie. I
Tell him,
detailed
Scott.
everything.
Hey,
Chris,
William's here to back
Just because
somebody
you
up.
say something,
Doesn't make it.
yeah,
so.
doesn't make it the truth.
Oh, it makes it a day because I know
If
what the hell I
if
told
you believe it, that,
He said it was a party.
You just
It was
like-
a private party. That's what
You
you.
I
like-
that's the way
said
you-
it was a
you like
wedding
George off of Seinfeld.
reception.
If you say a lie enough and believe it,
Yeah.
it's the truth.
Well, he believes it before he says it.
Yeah,
Anyway, moving past the
So
bullshit.
before
well,
you
no.
move
If
past
we're
the
back,
bullshit,
let's get everything. Let's get all the facts right.
What about the taste test? Let's go ahead and get this started.
We about to do the taste test.
All right, well, we'll do
We-
this.
No, let's finish the story. Go ahead.
Well,
All right,
hour and
so-
two, we good.
all right, where's mine?
No,
Chris,
we starting off with Chris, and then
does
we
your
move
phone
into
just-
Scott.
pause by itself?
I don't know.
Chris
I don't know
keeps
what's up
reaching
with
over.
that.
Chris just reached over and
Hey,
paused.
but it's good. Hey, I got the.
Is that what you've been doing?
Oh, Chris has been pausing your
I'm
phone.
dying over here.
William is gonna spill the beans.
I've been wondering.
And I've been having to look.
It's like
up here.
3 times. I'm like, why's my phone keep
And he's
stopping?
what's funny, he's getting so upset. He's like arguing with his phone and silent. He's like, if you look on the video every
We
time,
have video.
Son of a bitch.
Every time Chris
Scott,
says,
why does
"What's
Chris
going
fuck
on with
with you
this
so much?"
screen over here?" Your phone pauses.
oh my god!
Yeah, and
I
I-
think I popped a blood vessel.
Hey, and I keep looking at your
I
phone.
hope you did. I hope you got a fucking aneurysm.
I keep looking at your phone to see how much behind the time,
Oh my
you know,
god!
up here you
Hey,
get.
Scott looks at his phone.
Which
He,
is-
he starts arguing with it silent.
Oh, I said it one time. I was like,
What the
why
fuck?
does my phone keep stopping?
Oh yeah, he's
What's
been
wrong with
fucking
it?
with you the whole time.
Okay, Chris,
Throwed-
let's do
throwed
this.
your book. Yep.
Oh,
Blind taste test, Chris. Only William
Before I
knows
take the story
what is
after.
what. Let's
Now.
go. Let's go
All
now.
right, we'll do it. So I think I got to take both of those.
You take
take one
taste
and-
it, get the taste profile, and
All
see
right.
how they taste.
It's like
All right.
it's like a wine.
See if you can guess
Smell it.
which one.
This
Swirl
is
it
new
around.
Yes,
on
Serrano.
guillotines and guitars.
Guillotines.
This is new on guillotines
On guillotines and
and
guitars.
guitars. I'm gonna do a blind taste test of a shot.
Or you can say like you said at the beginning.
I
of the
got
show.
2 shots here.
So
You
you're gonna-
can say it like you did at the beginning of the show. This is guitars and guillotines. I'm like,
All
it's on
messed
your
up.
damn hat. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to tell which one is Disaronno.
Now one of them's Desperado.
One's Desperado.
Yeah, my
and one's
and one is
Armadillo.
Armadillo.
armadillo. Now you only drink one. You don't have to say for too long. It's the second one you got to filter.
See, you taste testing all wrong. You're supposed to. It's like a wine test.
Yeah,
You're
you're
supposed to
supposed to
swirl
the
it.
stir
second one is Disaronno. The first one is Armadillo.
Armadillo. William, what's he got? He said
Is
the
that
first
right?
one is
William?
armadillo.
You
You don't even
No.
fucking know.
William don't
you
remember.
goddamn fucking
William's
I
like,
see
I
your
don't know.
damn eyes. You don't even know.
He
The
knows.
glass was in the glass. This is Disaronno. And you said this was Armadillo.
You
You were
fucking
wrong.
confused.
All right.
He
No,
knows.
I know
So
what it
you
is.
wrong, Chris. All right.
The glass was in the
Why
glass and the
why did
plastic
you
was in
take
the
so
plastic.
long to damn answer?
I'm telling you, this is Disaronno, and that is Armadillo.
Is he wrong, William?
Armadillo.
He was wrong.
he
He
can't
was
even,
wrong,
There ain't
so-
even a fucking armadillo in here.
So Scott, you can try the next one.
All right.
We will
Where
get
they
you.
at?
We will get it for you. Let
We
me
are
get
going
some
off.
cups.
We are going way off rails on this one.
I know. We
are, but we.
Don't you point at that. Wait, that's
No,
unprofessional.
Well,
I'm at 58 minutes, but I'm sure
No.
we way longer than that
no,
because
only about 8 minutes longer.
dumbass.
Oh my
I'm
god!
keeping my phone on this damn side from now on.
It's your face reaction.
I won't. Can we get a different table for Chris to sit at, please?
We can get.
Hey,
I want Chris sitting. I want him sitting in a different room.
Scott looks at his phone and he processes it in his brain. He looks at it for a minute. What the?
You're damn right I was
the
doing it.
hell?
I was like, I got to buy a new phone. My phone's fucking up.
Oh my god! So I'm
Son
gonna
of a
continue telling my story. So we at this wedding party, and William is hungry, obviously. So you know the Gardner boys.
No, William wasn't hungry. He was hangry.
Yeah, obviously.
That's when you get angry. You so hungry.
You know, we was there for a good 2 hours after setting up, and chilling
All right,
out.
Chris, Scott cutting in. Hold on. I'm
All
gonna do
right.
my taste test.
All right, go ahead. Do your taste test.
Okay. See which one is Desperado and which one is Armadillo.
What? It ain't wine. Taste.
How did
You
it
ain't
smell?
smelling it.
That's it. You got to smell them.
It smells similar.
They do.
They do.
That's Desperado.
All right.
That might be Desperado. No, this is Desperado.
Is he right?
Yeah, he was right.
God damn it!
All right.
But they do taste alike.
They do.
They really do. They,
Yeah, it's hot.
like
Yeah,
right on.
they-
In the liquor store, which one would you get?
I'll get the $13
Well, now,
bottle.
now that I know that, I mean,
But it's
this
only
tastes
got-
almost. I'm going
It's
to go in
got-
there and ask for Armadillo.
The armadillo.
I'm gonna say, give me the Texas armadillo. That's what I want.
Well, the armadillo is 7% more behind alcohol proof than Disaronno.
It's what?
Seven-
What'd you just say?
I said the damn armadillo is 7% behind Disaronno.
So this runner has
more alcohol.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to make mine.
Listen, this shit right here is getting unprofessional. Y'all have been up.
Everybody's got.
This
I
episode
can't
right
make
here.
my blind. I can't
Are
do
you
the
getting
blind
up
taste
too?
test by myself.
Are you getting up too?
I gotta turn my back. I gotta turn my back. Okay, so that I don't know what's going on.
Which ones I use?
I don't care.
This show has gone off the rails. This show has completely gone off the damn rails.
Is it entertaining?
It is entertaining, though. I can't wait till your fat ass decides which one's which.
I'm probably not gonna know.
No, they are very close.
They are.
very,
They
very
taste
close.
so nice. It got a real nice notes on the end of them.
I thought you didn't like the note on the end of the armadillo.
All right, there you go, Lee.
Yeah. Did you remember which ones was which?
I do.
All right, here we go. William's going to take the first one. He's sniffing it like the wine that it's not.
Well, you have to do that. You know, you got to get the aroma and everything. You know, you want to swish it around in your mouth, kind of get the flavor. William's going back for a second shot, even though there's nothing in there. He was taking it again.
Doing a little smelly smell. So what you think there, brother? Taking a little time.
Thinking, tapping.
I think this was the green was Disaronno.
That's correct.
Shit! You should have lied to me. A bit more
I'm
interesting.
gonna go make Carol's.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
know they close.
Get his a third. So
Well,
he ain't
no,
gonna take-
hey, we're doing it quarters, so that.
Well,
that
thirds. We got to half them two. What's half a third? That's what you got to give him.
William,
Give him an eighth.
Get a thimble.
So
Get a 16th.
We need a thimble. Get a thimble out.
hey, don't hate me because I'm not an alcoholic.
We're not. We just know you do your shit. On third. It
I
took
do.
us a whole
Slow and
episode for
easy.
him to get through a whole shot.
And that's all right.
You're gonna get to go again if you're the only one that gets it wrong.
Hold on now. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this.
But an honest question:
Uh-oh.
are they close enough that you really had to think about what was?
It
what?
really is.
Yeah, I did.
It really
I
is.
had to.
I'll give you that.
You know what? You know what gave it for me was the taste. Both of them taste almost the same. When I smelled them, I
One
thought
of
with
them's a
the
little
first one, I was like, "That smells like Disaronno." I smelled the other one, and it kind of smelled similar, but there's a little bit different smell. And I was like,
So,
okay. And then when I took them, when I took the first one, I was like, okay, that's Disaronno. But then when I took the second one, I was like,
maybe
well,
that's-
that could be Disaronno. But yeah, you can. There's a smell
when
a little
I
bit.
smell them, like I know which one I think is Disaronno
Yeah.
already, but they are really close. But there is a little difference. But hey, where did Chris go? Make
What?
sure when Chris comes back, you say where did Chris
Where's
go?
Chris?
That
So-
weak ass bladder he's got. What the hell is he
Weak-ass
doing?
bladder.
Oh my
He's-
God! Is he going back to the bathroom?
he
Yeah,
is.
second time.
So
Went to the bathroom more than anybody tonight. Damn, what the hell?
So smelling these, I think that the blue cup is Disaronno, and I think the green cup is Armadillo, Desperado, and Armadillo. But I'm a taste them and see.
Okay.
I don't know that I know the difference.
Weak ass bladder.
Chris, did you make sure that seat was dry?
Yes.
Good.
He walked right into that one. Yes, I did. Yes. I patted it down with toilet paper before I sat down.
I'm not sure if that's.
Uh-oh. I ain't sure yet.
The smell.
How many
I know
sips
what
he
I
take out
thought.
of each one?
Just one. I know what I think which one smells like Desperado, but now that I've tasted that one, I'm not so sure.
See, the taste are
And I'm still even more.
the
not
tastes
so sure.
are quite similar. Like I said,
I'm
the
gonna
smell
go with
is the
this
one.
as Desperado, and this is Armadillo. I could be wrong, but
Is that right?
No.
Wrong.
Yep. And so, like, smelling both of them is where I made my choice from rather than drinking them. Like, they really close.
No, they are close. I mean, it's
Okay, now Chris gets to do another. Well,
What? Ho ho! Wow!
you don't want to do another taste test
Why are we doing this?
because you were wrong.
So
I'm
I
try
gotta
to
get it
I'm gonna
right?
try to get you to redeem yourself.
I'm good.
He
I'm
don't
good.
need to
I'm
redeem
good.
himself.
I'm good.
He-
I want to
Okay.
continue my story about.
Okay,
you.
go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
yeah, so, so let's,
Yeah, well, I got to continue my story about you. So we played a private party,
It's a wedding
No, a
party.
wedding reception.
wedding reception is what I put it as.
No, you did not.
Private
Anyway.
party.
You said a private party.
Anyway,
We get there
he did.
and we see the gazebo where they have a wedding and all going on. We're like, what
What the hell?
What is this? Are we playing a fucking wedding reception? And Chris was like, no.
that is a
And then the guy comes out
lie.
and was like, after the wedding, the reception's gonna be here. So y'all set up. We're like, oh,
And Trey was doing the same thing. He was all dramatic, throwing his hands up and down, bitching, and all of y'all was bitching. I was like, man, I
That's not-
told y'all this
we-
was a
we
wedding
just-
reception.
You did.
Do you know how much wedding bands make?
Was that what y'all was said about?
No, but do you know how much they make?
Uh-uh.
$3,000 or $4,000 at least.
So I underbidded that thing, didn't I?
Oh
You're
yeah,
way underbid.
way for a wedding reception. Yeah,
But anyway, so we were sitting there.
Let's get
We-
past
we,
that.
We was there about what? Good 2.5 hours.
Let's get
early.
past Chris's mistake.
Chris's
Good
mistake.
Good 2.5 hours early, and our good boys. I meant good. I say good boys.
Good boys,
Our
good
good
friends.
friends, Gardner
Our good
Barbecues,
buddies.
Gardner Barbecue boys from Chesterfield, South Carolina.
Is that
This
the
is
name?
back before I knew them.
Is that the name? Gardner Barbecue Boys.
No, I said
Gardner Brothers.
That's what you said.
Gardner Boys Barbecue.
Okay.
Well, say the name right at least.
Damn it,
Damn,
Gardner
come on.
Boys Barbecue from Chesterfield, South Carolina. They bought us their tour bus where we can hang out and whatever, and we appreciate it. But we was hanging out after we set up, and it was good, like 2.5 hours. We was sitting there waiting. We was sitting there blinking. When can we eat? So they was trying to wait for the groom and bride, to get the first plate. That's traditional how it's supposed to go. So William was like, I tell you guys what, they can do what the fuck they want to. I won't play a damn note until I eat. He was
Damn right.
He was
See,
mad as shit.
On the way to set up now, there was nothing. No, there was one.
Yeah,
fucking,
it was way
was one
way in the
fucking
middle of
thing
nowhere.
open, and there was a long line. And I said, I'm not going to be late.
I thought
It's a
about the
fucking-
same thing.
They're going to have food there.
I thought about the same thing when I was on the way up there. I was like, I'm gonna stop and get something, go ahead and eat. Whole way
So
up
you
there.
were smart.
No, because the whole way up there, I was like,
There's no
damn, there ain't
fucking
nothing to damn, nowhere to stop.
We passed one fucking Hardee's, and they had 50 cars, and I said,
So
I sat there for like 10 minutes, and then
I did
said,
the
"You know
same
what?
thing
I'm just
William
gonna
did. I got up there, got all the way there, followed my GPS, and I was like,
What's Chris crying
there was
Oh, they
no,
got
nothing,
married.
nowhere to stop and get anything to eat from. I was like, well, I'll eat when I get there, I guess. And
Well-
I was doing the same thing, except I wasn't as.
You wasn't a drama queen.
William was mad. I was like,
Well, William.
I was like, when I heard William, was
this
like,
is what's funny.
William was like,
No,
I
thi-
ain't playing till I get something to eat. And I was like,
Hey,
I'm gonna go hang over here. I'm not gonna say
no, this is what's
Because you were
funny.
thinking the same thing. wasn't you?
This is what's funny. William started plundering through the bus in the drawers for crackers, and he found a Slim Jim drawer, and he must have ate about 10 Slim. And he was sitting there looking at me. You think I'm gonna get on that fucking stage and I eat? Fuck you. Kiss my ass. I won't
Not
get
eating
on.
a Slim Jim and getting on stage.
I
either.
will
want me
not
a fucking
get-
barbecue
get-
sandwich.
I walked over to Shelby. I said, Shelby, is there like you got a back grill somewhere that they can't notice us? I got to get William a sandwich, or he ain't gonna go on stage because he don't have no
And
brown
you know what she told
M&Ms.
him? You know what she told him? All you had to do was ask. I
No,
got
the-
you.
no.
The fuck if she did not. She did say
She
that.
actually looked at me. I got
truth is coming out now.
Yeah, the truth.
Truth's coming out.
So
Yeah,
I
he's
got
talking about-
I got William a barbecue sandwich, and we we took the stage the next 5 minutes.
What'd you get, Scott?
Not
Nothing.
a damn thing.
Scott, you didn't eat.
Well, Scott wasn't complaining like William. Scott didn't threaten me
I
with
ate
not
after
going.
I first said, I think.
Scott didn't threaten me with not going on stage. William did.
William was hungry.
William
was
said,
hungry.
Fuck you."
So now we know William's ritual is eating Slim
I got to
Jims,
fucking eat.
eating
He's
Slim
got to-
Jims, and blinking
He's
like
got to
hell on
have
the
some
bus.
meat in him before he goes on stage. It don't matter what
I
type
get
of meat.
fucking hangry. I'm sorry.
And
I
he
get
was
hungry,
blinking
I get
too.
fucking mad.
He looked straight in my eyes. You think I'm going on stage without me eating? Think of fucking again. Y'all can do it by yourselves. I said, "Oh, well, I'll go get you a sandwich then."
It only took me threatening not to go the fuck up for you to go get it. So the whole time that I
you
was
like
complaining,
damn Keith Richards with his
his fucking
damn
punk ass could have went and
Shepherd's
got
with
it.
his shepherd's pie. I ain't
But
fucking
no,
playing
he
unless you
makes
give me a
me
shepherd's
fucking
pie.
suffer for 30, 45 minutes before he finally goes out there. I finally said, "Bitch, I ain't going on. I will
Well,
not
to
play."
tell you the truth, I did go out there, and they told me the bride and groom's got to eat first. That's swear to God. When I
Okay,
went out-
okay. We'll ask Shelby, if you're watching this, please speak the fucking truth.
Oh, you-
Please speak the truth, because you can say what you want to say. If she didn't say that, if she did say that, I will apologize.
You're gonna be apologizing to me tomorrow.
Ooh, we're starting to turn into a WWE brawl now.
Can we call Shelby? Can we?
Let's get
friend?
a phone. Let's phone a friend. Get her on
What's
the
her
phone right now.
number?
You don't know her number.
know.
You are a friend, but you don't know her number.
Let's phone a
All of a
friend.
sudden, she's a friend. You don't know her number.
You got it.
Yeah,
See-
I do.
Call her.
Things have got serious here.
Hold on. I'm gonna call her right now. Phone a friend. This is
William
live
was
live.
setting the bar high.
Yep.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready. Y'all
Hey,
ready for this?
I got
Be
nothing to
quiet.
lose.
You got to be quiet. Shut up. It can't. Shh. Hush.
Hello.
Hey Shelby, you are live on Guillotine's Guitars. I'm serious. You are live. I want to ask you a question.
What?
So when we play, is that Scott?
Yes.
I got questions.
What?
Get him, Scott. Son of a bitch.
So I got a question for you.
Ain't no damn special guest down there. I don't care what y'all have.
I thought Trey wanted to interview her.
Well, listen. When we played the wedding, you remember the wedding?
Yeah.
The Gunners. What was his last name?
Conrad.
Conrad. Yeah, the Conrad wedding.
Yeah.
So
Compound facts and all. And
you remember me coming out to you and say William won't get on the stage unless he has a sandwich?
Yes.
He was hungry.
That was true, right?
Yeah. But in his defense, he was on steroids. He was sick.
Okay, now.
Hold on.
Now,
Kimberly said because you was like, you said William's being. I can't say that word.
Yeah, you can say it. Go ahead. Go ahead. You
And
can
he
say
won't
it.
go on stage until he eats. And I just remember Kimberly kept saying, "Leave the baby alone. He's on steroids."
okay, Shelby, this is
Yeah.
William.
Uh-huh.
Did he come out earlier, though, and you say traditionally the bride and groom get the first plate, so he can't get anything to eat? Did you tell Chris this?
No, I told Chris to make you a sandwich, and he said, "Well, he wants a plate." And I was like, "Well, you're gonna be able to tell and everything else. Just make him a sandwich."
Shelby, you told me the bride and groom eats early.
I
They
said it's first. That's the reason I wouldn't let you cut.
see,
macaroni and cheese.
she just corrected.
No.
You can say no. She just said it.
I
She
said you could
just
make a
said it.
sandwich. I said you couldn't make a plate.
That's right.
didn't ask for a fucking plate. I asked for food.
Well, this is a neutral argument. Then we are neutral.
No.
Nobody's right.
I
told
defended-
you that
I
she
offered
didn't tell
him
you that.
snacks, and he like had
He-
a snack drawer.
yeah.
Baby was hungry.
Yes, he did. He ate half the snack drawer, which was Slim Jim.
Chris, you a
I don't
fucking
want no
lie.
more snacks.
Tell him,
I want
William.
food.
You ate half the shit.
The hell if I did, dude. Hey,
Okay.
you was
Hey,
hungry and you couldn't. Get
I just
nothing to
wanna-
eat, and you got mad.
I want
Thank you,
to.
Shelby.
I want to step
you,
in.
Shelby.
I want to step in and mediate a
You're
little bit.
welcome.
let's watch our language, people.
Thank you.
We're trying to. It's family friendly.
Hey, get Scott on the phone. We want to get him on the program. Oh God, not the devil. That was the devil. Hey, Scott.
He's got some questions.
I got questions.
What?
I got questions.
Well, ask them.
I'm just saying the what you usually say. I got questions.
Why are you stuttering?
Because he's been drinking.
Yep. All right, these is our friends Scott and Shelby Gardner. We love y'all.
Love you.
Bye.
See, you fucking wrong. You're wrong. You owe me an apology.
She told the fucking truth. She said that
she
she
said you could
told
get
you
food,
you could get a
not a
sandwich
plate.
from me. From the get.
Scott,
He
what
wanted
do
a
you-
plate.
Scott, what are you thinking about this?
I'm thinking that we all need to. Why can't we all just get along?
Okay, let's get back to the taste test, Chris.
Language also. We need to watch our language. This is a family friendly show.
Family friendly.
What the hell is
Chris,
You
this?
get
Oh, this-
one more try to see if you get it right or not.
Chris,
okay?
do a shot for the family and do one for friendly.
Sounds like a trap.
It ain't a trap. Just figure it out.
See,
He's not even trying anymore.
Yeah, you're not even trying. See,
You're not
You got to-
tasting it. You're swallowing.
You got to
Yeah.
smell it.
you got to smell it, and you don't just.
He almost threw up. Son of a
it. You
bitch.
say that?
That's both the same. That's the same. You're trying to mind fuck me. That's the same.
No, it's not.
I don't believe he put the same in both glasses.
No.
Do you think William would do you
This is
that way?
Desirano. And this is armadillos. Am I right?
Desperado.
Do you think
How
you'll-
many?
Yeah.
How many different? How many different? For Disaronno, how many different ways are you going to say it? Because you said it like 4 times tonight.
Hey, can we?
Disaronno,
Do you know what-
Desaronno,
You know what the hell I mean?
Desperado,
Desperados.
William, can you
and
put?
then at least you get armadillo right.
Did I do it right?
Which one was which?
Desirano.
Eh.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Hey, William,
I don't believe you. I think you mind fucking me now.
William, can you put tap water in one and alcohol in the other one, whiskey in the other one, and see if he can get it right?
I think he might.
You know what? We're running out of time.
We are.
Are we running out of time?
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Yep.
Damn you and your damn experiments. You mind fucked me. You poured
I
the
did.
same damn shot in the
You
same.
did-
Yeah,
you did do
I
it.
know
Hey.
you did. See, I called you. I just don't know which one it is.
Props to
You don't know
Chris.
which
I
one
just
it
don't
was.
know what
for
it
figuring
is.
out-
Which one you do?
drink?
Which one was it?
Which one was
I'm gonna
it?
say it's Desirano.
I'm guessing you did.
No, I'm gonna say
guessing
it's
you
the
did
other one
arma-
because
you did armadillo
They
twice.
ain't no more
There ain't
Desirano.
no Desperado.
It's the armadillo
armadillo.
armadillos.
They a little bit left, but not
Hey,
much.
what's
for
that
two
noise?
shots. I don't know.
I think we got a buzz. I think Chris has got a buzz.
That was
Chris,
me.
you got a buzz?
That was the Desirano.
I mean, he almost threw up on the fucking table.
Hey, I saw that.
I saw that. I saw.
Somebody go get him a nipple.
So,
Go get him a baby bottle.
Great show for tonight.
Great show for the
That
night.
was a great show.
Thanks for
That
William
was a
being
damn
here.
good show, William.
It
I didn't
was.
say that.
William, we hope Chris didn't embarrass you any.
Except he was hungry.
He was hungry.
William, it was fun having you on the show, man.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
It
Thank
was
you. It was
good.
fun
It was
to be
good.
on.
For
Thanks for
next
coming
show
on the
though,
show.
next show, can we get a table separate where Chris can sit, where he's not sitting
Set
here
him
with us?
behind the bar. No, don't set him behind the bar. Set him away from
Kiss
the bar.
my ass, Scott.
I'm tired of him messing with me.
You might need
My
to sit him on-
phone, my
sit him
book,
on the
my
couch.
book's still back there on the floor.
Damn you.
I'm gonna put that in my expense report. You got to buy me a new book
Oh, he's going to put the book in
Holy
the expense
shit.
report.
Oh, let's not
because
start
look,
on the
look,
damn.
the pages is all messed up now. So they all
Listen,
bent up.
cut aches in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday night to you. Thank you, William.
Thanks,
my
William.
brother Hicks.
Thank you,
coming
William.
on. He dropped a lot of knowledge on us.
I know
He did.
He did. A lot of stuff I
We
didn't
might
know.
need to
I'm just
trade you
bullshitting.
in.
He really didn't. I was
really
just
did.
trying to build him up, but he didn't.
William,
He
you
studied up. He studied
are
up
you
a little bit.
you available on Monday night
Hey, yeah, I work first shift.
from about 6 to 8
He's
or
trying
9?
to trade my ass out.
He's getting ready to get ready.
Yeah,
Chris.
we can upgrade on the Hicks.
We're gonna upgrade. He's getting ready to upgrade you.
But man, this is a great show.
But Chris, we do need a bartender, so you can.
You can still be part of the plan.
If you want to wear a
We
skimpy
are-
little outfit,
just so everybody
for the
knows,
viewers that
we are
Please
looking.
please don't.
We are looking for a bartender. That come on, you can make what $200 a month.
Whatever Scott decides.
Whatever
in
Scott's
the
about to
budget.
decide. Yep, Scott, 200.
Why's it got to be on me?
You got that golden card.
You
You
the
got that
bankroll.
800 credit score.
$8.95.
58, but who's counting?
Every time
Holy shit.
every time we need equipment, we be like, all right, Scott, what we getting?
God damn.
yeah, shit, down.
I get that all the time, and actually, the Sweetwater guy,
What's his name?
Craig, I think.
Pierre.
He
Pierre
calls
Craig.
me, and actually Sierra ordered something for me for my birthday in February. I think she got me like some strings and all. He, I guess, recognized from the address and her name. He called her, and it's like, "Hey, Miss Sierra, this is Craig from Sweetwater. I just want to How do you know Scott?" She was like, "Well, that's my husband." Was like, "Oh, we love Scott here at Sweetwater." You know, it's like,
He's in the top 7% here at Sweetwater.
But hey, we appreciate all the emails tonight. We only
We were busy.
we only had one tonight. It was
One.
John Gainey. It was Little Wayne
That's
from
okay.
Washington State. Thank you, cuz. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Lil Wayne.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate
Lil
you.
Wayne. And who was Lil Wayne?
It's our
It's
cousin.
John Wayne Gainey. You know Wayne.
Little
Yeah,
Wayne.
Chris and
John
Williams
Wayne
cousin.
Gainey. Does he go by all three names?
No, he got
No,
by
he just
Lil
got
Wayne.
Lil
Oh,
Wayne.
he got
Oh,
by Wayne.
okay.
he graduated.
I was gonna
on
say that sounds like one of those serial killers. John Wayne Gainey.
Don't get him started. He gonna get on your ass
Holy
tomorrow. Hey, you are now targeted.
that. He will eventually be on
He's
the
moving
show.
back to South Carolina.
Is he
Is he?
really?
Yes,
When?
he is.
And he wants to be on the show. And we are
Bring
going to
him.
have him on the show.
Bring him.
He is.
We'll have
he
William
knows
back
a
with.
lot.
We'll have William back with Little Wayne. That'll be fun.
So can we have William back with Lil Wayne
That'll
and
be
not
fun.
have Chris that night?
Yeah.
Kiss
Or
that'll
have
my
Chris,
ass.
Chris bartending, drinking water, H2O.
we can have William back every week and have Chris gone.
Maybe
I
we
think
should
it'd be
talk
fun.
about that.
Kiss my booty.
Maybe we should talk about that. Hey, William studies.
He studies somewhat.
What he was pretty
What the? I
knowledgeable.
thought
Hey,
you-
he come in here
You need
throwing.
to cut that shit off.
He come in here
This
throwing
is
out knowledge
professional.
that you didn't even know what was going on.
I didn't.
Which is not hard to do because most times you don't know what's going on.
But hey, guys, this is a great show. Cut 8's in the book with William
damn good
Hicks.
show.
With William Hicks. Give me
Thank
some
you,
fist
William.
bump, buddy.
Thank you, William.
Boom.
Now we're just robbing everything from the Hodge twins.
I know we're getting sued tomorrow, buddy. But hey,
We're giving away this nice truck. Where's your truck, Scott?
no, we're not.
Yeah, let's
No,
give
we
away
not.
Scott's truck.
We got some fantastic
Mark
guitars
Guitars.
up here on the wall. We got
got
an
a-
auction off.
we got an
Negatory.
off-brand
Negatory.
Ibanez back here.
No.
Got a nice Taylor back here. Koa, ain't it?
It is
a
cool.
Koa.
But hey, Cut 8's in the books, guys. Great show. Thank you, William, for coming on. My
Yeah,
brother.
thank you, William.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
William.
This is Cut 8, and we are out.